Hello and welcome everyone, and thank you so much for the love and support you've shown for this audiobook series on atomic habits. Your kind words, encouragement, and shares truly keep this journey alive. Let's continue growing together, one habit at a time. Now, let's explore Chapter 6, a chapter that gently reminds us, it's not always about willpower, sometimes, it's simply about where you are. Part 1. The Power of Silent Influence. Imagine walking into a hospital cafeteria. You're not craving soda, but it's all you see in the fridge, next to the cash counter. Naturally, without even thinking, you grab one. Now, imagine if there was water right next to it. Would you have picked that instead? This isn't just theory. Dr. Anne Thorndike, a physician at Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, ran an experiment exactly like this. She and her team quietly rearranged the drinks in the cafeteria, adding bottles of water next to sodas and in more visible spots. They didn't give motivational talks, they didn't make posters, they just changed the environment. And what happened? In just 3 months, soda sales dropped by more than 11%. And water sales rose by 25%. Not because people suddenly became more disciplined, but because their choices were shaped by what was easy to see. Part 2. The environment designs us. We like to believe that we choose what we want. But more often, we choose what's right in front of us. It's like walking into a kitchen and seeing cookies on the counter. You might not be hungry, but your hand reaches out on its own. In offices where the communal table is always filled with donuts, how hard is it really to say no? This is the silent power of your surroundings. They shape your habits without saying a word. In simple terms, environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior. Even research from the 1930s and 1950s backs this up. Psychologist Kurt Lewin famously said, "Behavior is a function of the person in their environment." Economists like Hawkins Stern noticed that people often buy things they didn't plan to, just because they saw them on a shelf. Part 3. Sight is our strongest habit trigger. Did you know that almost 10 million of your body's sensory receptors are dedicated to vision? That's how powerful sight is in shaping our daily decisions. From supermarkets putting expensive items at eye level, to phone apps using red icons to grab attention, we're constantly being nudged, visually. This is why changing what you see can completely change what you do. If your guitar is in a closet, you'll rarely play it. But if it's resting in the living room corner, you'll probably pick it up more often. Part 4. Designing habits through your environment. Let's go practical. Want to drink more water? Place filled water bottles in every room you use. Want to take vitamins? Keep them next to your toothbrush. Want to write more? Put your journal on your pillow, so it's the last thing you see before bed. We often ignore habits not because we don't care, but because the cue is invisible. When you see it, you do it. When it's hidden, it's forgotten. It's that simple. Just like the airport that reduced mess in the men's restroom by placing a fake fly sticker in the urinal. Men unconsciously aimed better. No speeches. No rules, just smart design. Part 5. The context becomes the cue. Let's say you often scroll your phone in bed. Over time, your brain starts associating bed not with sleep, but with notifications and stimulation. But if you train your mind to treat bed as a sleep-only zone, falling asleep becomes easier. One study even proved this. People with insomnia were told to get into bed only when sleepy. If they couldn't sleep, they had to move to another room. Eventually, the brain linked bed with sleep, not stress. We don't just respond to objects. We respond to the meaning those objects hold, in the context we've built around them. So, your sofa might be a place for reading, or for binging Netflix. It depends on your habit history. Part 6. Want change? Try changing places. New habits are easier to build in new environments. Why? Because old cues aren't haunting you. Try a different coffee shop for deep thinking. Go for a walk in a park when you want to brainstorm. Shop at a new grocery store if you want to avoid unhealthy food. And if you can't change places, change spaces. In a small flat, set up zones. A corner to read, a table to eat, a desk to work. Don't blur those lines. Even your digital life can follow this. Use your phone only for calls and messages. Use your tablet only for reading. Use your computer for focused work. One space, one use. It keeps your mind from crossing wires. Part 7. Stability leads to strong habits. Habits love structure, and structure needs space. If you want to be consistent, your environment must be consistent too. Create a stable setting where every habit has a home. This reduces decision fatigue. You're not asking, should I do this now? You just do it, because the space makes it natural. Want better focus? Have a desk that's always clean. Want to sleep better? Don't let your bed be your TV lounge. It's not about forcing discipline. It's about removing friction. So, as we end chapter 6, remember this. Motivation will get you started, but environment will keep you going. If you want to change your habits, don't just change yourself, change your surroundings. Thank you for tuning in today. If this audiobook summary helped you, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs it. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful insights like this. We've got more chapters coming your way soon. Until then, take care, stay consistent, and keep evolving, one habit at a time.